Can learning to juggle completely rewire your brain? Let's put that to the test. Juggling is just one of those skills I feel you just have to learn. But to be honest, I was never really interested enough to start. But then I came across some articles stating that learning to juggle could completely rewire your brain, and that got me thinking. And so in this video, we're going to see what it takes to learn how to juggle and see whether or not it changes my brain forever. I think that if you can juggle for 1 minute continuously, you can safely say you've learned the skill. So that's the target. Let's see what this does to my brain. I can't even throw all 3 of them in the air. Right, so I've just done some intense research, and I found out that everything I thought I knew about juggling was a complete lie. Every time I saw juggling, you'd throw the balls in circles, but apparently that's completely wrong, and you're supposed to throw them in a sort of figure of 8 pattern. I haven't even started, and I feel like my brain's already fried. Let's give this cascade pattern a go. Right, so I kind of see how this works now, but there's so many things you have to pay attention to, and it's all happening so quickly that I don't think my brain's fast enough to compute everything that's going on. What would be great is if I could just make everything happen in like slow motion. Actually, that's a really good idea. If this works, I would have gone from feeling like a complete idiot to solving problems like a freaking genius. I collected a few things from around the house to test their slow motioniness and found that plastic bags felt the slowest and the straightest. So I'm gonna try again using them. This is much more like it. My brain actually has the time to think about where the bags are so I can catch them and when I need to throw them. And so I'm actually starting to build a sort of slow rhythm. Oh, 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 oh. That's the sound of over 1 minute with the plastic bags. Oh. The main things I learned is that you actually only want to focus on what's going on at the top of the curve. After a while, your brain just kind of switches on autopilot and your hands just start moving by yourself. It's a bit of a strange feeling. And now that that's done, we can try with the balls again. And if you don't have any balls lying around, just use clean socks or dirty ones. I mean, I don't care. Obviously, everything is much faster now, so I'm not doing as well, but I'm a lot more consistent than at the start because my brain has already learned the pattern. So now I just need to try and speed everything up. So what I'm kind of finding helpful at the moment is switching between the balls or the socks and the bags. I'd run into a problem with the socks, like throwing them too far away from me, and then I could just switch to the plastic bags. And because everything's happening so much slower, you can practice against it so much more effectively. And also, I suggest facing something raised like a bed or a desk so that every time you pick everything up, you don't break your back doing it. I've been practicing for about a week now, and I feel like I'm getting pretty close. So I'm just gonna leave the timer running and see how we go. And it does kind of feel like I've grown an extra section in my brain. Because when I started juggling, I had to be fully focused on everything that was going on. But now, I still have that part of the brain that needs to focus on the juggling itself, but I now have this other part that can think clearly, focus on other things even when I'm juggling. I'm talking right now, and hopefully this doesn't sound like complete gibberish.
Over over 1410. Must be. Fine. Oh! That was what, maybe 1 minute 20? 1 minute 20 of continuous juggling.
So, in the end, will juggling completely rewire your brain? To be honest, I don't really think so. I mean, I've definitely learned a new thing and acquired some new skills, but it's not like I've started behaving like a cat or anything.
Meow.
And I finally got round to reading those articles, and it seems like you need some huge medical particle accelerator to detect the changes in your brain's grey matter and white matter, which is complete nonsense because we all know the brain's pink anyways, so I don't know what they're on about. Anyways, that's it for this video. Do all the likey, subscribey and commenty stuff, and I'll hopefully have something out soon. Ciao!
La 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 la. Damn it!